Welcome to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy here with Dan Olson and Sandy Gunderson from Natural Innovations, and we are talking green Christmas. But first, before we start, who do you think is greener? The heat miser, the Grinch, or Kermit the Frog? Or you this Christmas season. We're going to go through that. Hopefully it will be you after we're done here on Hometown Happenings today on TV3. And we're going to talk about some of the things that make the holiday celebration a little greener, a little more useful to the environment and make the world a better place here. So we're here with Sandy and Dan from Natural Innovations. First off, Natural Innovations is a nonprofit organization that is into stewardship and making our world a little bit better, educating people about the environment. And you can find more out about Natural Innovations at www.naturalinnovations.org. Well, first of all, welcome to Hometown Happenings. And let's talk first. Sandy, what is your number one tip for making it a green Christmas?
Buying locally. I love that idea of buying locally, whether it's from a friend that's making a great craft item or maybe even making locally, making it yourself.
Okay.
That's what my goal is for this year.
All right. And I do have an example of that. I purchased this little doohickey at a local art fair, and what it has is an old water bottle that the copper thing is kind of the art part of it. So if you're an artist, yes, that's the reuse. But it's just very creative. So you put the bird seed, you take the lid off, and you pour the bird seed in. I thought that was very cool to use those old water bottles, because I've got a couple of them around, and I don't know what to use them for. So there you go. So keep it simple. And all right. And also some of the things that we're going to talk about, not only gifts, but also how to make your, everything from decorating to wrapping a little bit more green today. And Dan Olson here has a few tips. You are a big web surfer, I understand.
Yeah, what Sandy said is great. If you can buy locally, that is, maybe our first choice. But many of us find ourselves up against the deadline of Christmas, and we need to get a gift quickly, and so we often turn online for some ideas and products. And there's always, the big name stores that we think about first, but there's also some websites out there that cater to people with more of a green bent. And we're going to talk a little bit about what some of those websites are and some of the products in those websites that you can order over the internet and have it delivered to you.
Very good. And of course, buying local is huge. We've got a lot of businesses that not only, you don't have to spend the money on the gas to get to where you're going, but you're also helping the economy.
Helping the local economy, and you're not using the gas to go someplace to another town to buy it. So it's great to support our own community.
All right, very good. So Sandy, what are some of the examples that you have here?
Well, I have some examples of items that I'm going to give away.
Okay.
This is a recycled jacket.
Ooh.
And this one actually says it on the front. They don't always say that. So then you get to the label reading. You can read on the label what it's made from.
What is this one made of?
This one is made from plastic pop bottles.
No way.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, so it's an eco-friendly fleece.
You can buy them at a lot of different places in town. So you just have to basically look at what the label says.
All right.
I mean, almost every store that you go into is going to have some kind of item. So you just have to do some research in the store.
Very good. So Sandy's giving away a recycled sweatshirt.
Don't be looking.
Yeah, you better hide that.
On my list.
Okay, and what else?
This is actually something that I'm going to give away this year. This is a calendar, but it's a raffle calendar. So an organization that I belong to purchased these for $10, and then $5 is considered a donation, and they're going to give away prizes. So you enter these folks and then you get prizes. So it kind of gives all year long.
It's a win-win.
It is. It's a great thing. And then this is another one of my favorite items. It's the pass the dish item. So I give this dish as the present with cookies on it, and then when they are ready to share it with someone else. So it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Oh,
I love
nice.
this.
Very nice. What kind of cookies are going to go on that?
Well, I personally like to make peanut blossoms. So that's what mine will have. But
Excellent. All right, we're here with a few tips for making it a green Christmas here in 2011, and of course talking about shopping locally. Also, you can shop on the internet, which takes no gas at all.
Exactly. And what I'm going to talk about today is a site that I found that is called the Green Guide, and they had a whole section on ideas for gifts this year for different categories: the do-it-yourselfer, the foodie, kids, and then the electronic geeks, the people who like gadgets and things like that. And I'm going to just pull down my idea board here, and hopefully I won't cover everybody up, but one of the things that they had for the Think Geek, they called the people that have the people who like to get the gadgets, and one of the things that they have for sale on that site and is a iPhone and tablet holder made out of cork. And again, cork is a kind of a wood product that's very they can harvest it and it keeps growing and it doesn't actually destroy the tree. They can continue to harvest the cork from it. And that one was actually the website for that, and several of the products that I found is a website called uncommongoods.com, and it's focused on eco-friendly products, but also just something more of the uncommon kind of ideas, or somebody looking for something really unique, and there's some really great ideas out there. Let's see, another one that I like that a lot of people actually are probably going to be getting for the holidays are the e-readers, and while you might argue that the production of these appliances maybe isn't all that green, the fact that you're subscribing to magazines, newspapers, and things like that, and reading them online basically rather than subscribing to the paper versions saves obviously on paper. So in that way you can look at the e-readers as being eco-friendly in that way. And then some of the other interesting things I found was for the gadgety person is a clock, an electric clock that's powered by water, and you can see they've got a little reservoir there. You just keep, actually it said just about any liquid will work, but water is what they have in it here, and they've got some flowers in there too, illustrating where the water goes. And so I thought that was an interesting idea. And another one that I thought was really a great idea was Remake It. And what this is a guide. You can go to this site and buy this guide of ideas for reusing things you normally would throw away, but in this case you can reuse them to either make things for yourself or as interesting gifts that you can give to family and friends.
Dan Reyna is giving us the one finger here. So we got to wrap this up. We're going to have another part coming up. So next week we'll be on with part 2 of Making It a Green Christmas, figuring out whether you are the heat miser, the Grinch, or Kermit the Frog. No, we're going to have some more ideas on actually decorating and some more gift ideas to make it a green Christmas 2011. For TV3 Hometown Happenings with Sandy Gunderson and Dan Olson from Natural Innovations, I'm Carol McCarthy.